When did you and Gage link up?
We linked in 2013.
That's when y'all dropped the first song. Yeah, that right there, NYB. Is that the first jump?
Yep.
Yeah, y'all niggas killed this. Y'all niggas like y'all were hot as fuck on this music video.
Yeah, it was hot as shit.
Y'all shot it in Louisiana?
In Atlanta.
Oh, okay.
We actually shot that in Atlanta. Yeah, the day I met him, the day that I recorded that verse. Matter of fact, I had heard him like shout me out on some radio interviews, like super randomly. I heard a like satellite radio interview, and he was giving me my props. I didn't know who it was. I was sitting in the car like randomly. You hear your name, and
who is it? Yeah.
And so I listened to the rest of the interview, figured out who it was, and tapped into his music. And his people at Atlantic had reached out about featuring on his upcoming album. Because I heard the interview, it was just kind of like, all right, I'm going to do it. We'll do a swap or whatever. I did the verse and was like, I'm heading to Atlanta. I'm about to send you the files. They was like, man, he in Atlanta. We sent, exchanged numbers, and I ended up going to the studio, I think, with Don Tripp. And bro pulled up, and we did about 6 songs that night.
You know, because you got that nigga on Cold Turkey.
Cold Turkey.
Yeah, quite a
couple.
He got a
couple
few
times, nigga.
But all them Cold Turkey songs was probably like from that same
I feel, yeah.
And, we was just rocking from there with that whole summer. We was just linking up, doing music, shooting videos, linking in LA a lot. I think the other video was in LA. And
we got this.
And then we went on tour. We went on tour that fall. So probably like within 6 months, went on like a 15-city tour run, continued to do music for a while. And that was, about 10 years ago, something like that.
Damn, it's been that long?
That Cold Turkey album, you had, like I said, it was a lot of Gates. It was a lot of Dolph in there, too.
Yeah,
like, when y'all like...
That was coming up next. Go
ahead, my fault. I was going to say, like, I mean... cause he was on there a few times, too. Were y'all doing that in person, like, live? Or are y'all, like, just sending stuff back and forth at that point?
The majority
I was going to ask, have you recorded with him in like a session before?
They got videos.
Yeah, the majority of the music that me and Dolph did, we did in person. The vast majority of it. We emailed some stuff before as well, just, from like niggas are just busy. Like, but we always will record whenever we cross paths. And, we did a lot of shows and stuff together too during that time. But yeah, the majority of it we did in person. I think those Cold Turkey songs, he may have actually emailed, but we still was like linking up a whole lot during that time. I think when he was on Fried Turkey, we did that in person because I think I had introduced Dolph and Kevin Gates to each other at the studio. It was
okay,
and like Gates was getting on the album and leaving, and Dolph was coming in to get on the album because I was right at my deadline trying to turn it in.
Yeah, it
was right before we went on that tour, so it was just like small world of them actually. Like, it was kind of cool. It was, wish there had been more cameras there to document, moments like that.
Yeah, right, for sure.